Sometimes we doth protest too much, methinks. Welcome back, friends. Happy Monday. Cribbed a little Shakespeare for the Monday Microdose. My artistry knows no bounds. I hope you're all well. I've decided that from here on out, my hardtack shall be known as Pinky Tuscadero. That reference will land with many of you. I was thinking just this week that whenever there's a new technology, whenever there's an improvement in bicycles, in some circles there is a moaning, bitching, kvetching, a collective gnashing of teeth. And I started thinking that without the constant push for improvements, I mean, there's a lot of things on these bicycles that we just wouldn't have. So I was trading emails with somebody at Surly, who I will not name, years ago. And the last message I got from him was, I just received a press release that SRAM is going to 12 speed. I need to go kill myself now. Which, at the time, one, I chuckled at, because obviously I knew he wasn't serious. And two, I kind of agreed with. But without SRAM and Shimano both pushing the envelope for more gears, we wouldn't have the array of wide-range cassettes that we have now. And we wouldn't have the ability to run one-by on, relatively pedestrian touring bikes. Disc brakes are another thing. The only people that say that disc brakes aren't necessary are people that have never ridden disc brakes. And if people weren't out there trying to improve things, we wouldn't have brakes like the Clamper or that Grotach Equal, which then pushes, I think, the bigger companies to make their brakes just a little bit better. Without Chris King and White Industries really trying to improve and some would say perfect their bearings, would we have headsets that last as long as they do? Would we have, bottom brackets that are as good as they are? I don't know. Even through axles, something that I never thought I would ever desire, turns out adds a lot of lateral stability and stiffness to the ride of a bike that I never expected. Plus that and disc brakes, could I run two different wheel sizes on my hardtack? Now, somebody might argue that, the Paul linear pull brake has the ability to really adjust the pad quite a bit, and you could technically probably run two different wheel sizes, but who wants to monkey around with that every time they want to switch wheel sizes on their bike? I don't know. I think the problem arises when that new technology basically makes obsolete the technology or the product that we didn't ever think there was a problem with. And I get it. But I think every once in a while it's good to step back and go, yeah, some of this stuff is really useful. And if they just stop trying to make things better, there's a lot of things that we all use, or most of us use on our bicycles on a day-to-day basis that we just flat out wouldn't have. Pinky Tuscadero. I hope something good happens to you today.